Hey everyone, it's iMajorX, and of course today the QBD came out just as I said it would. It actually came out a few hours ago, but since then I have been Gravestone. Since then I have been pretty busy, but right now at least I'm headed down to fight the QBD. You can see my inventory. I've actually got 45 brew flasks on me, and I'm going to use a whip, Ganotop, a glory, because I'm a stud. Hopefully I actually succeed on this one. I'm not going to be doing this whole thing live. I'm gonna once I get there, I'm going to record it and then I'll talk over it through video after that. But right now of course it's live. Just afterwards, you can't enter while you have a familiar summon. You're fucking kidding me. I don't remember how to get there then. I will be right back. Okay, so I've actually found out how to get to the QBD. I'm going to overload right now, pray some turmoil, drink a super anti-fire flask, and then that will be the last you hear of me live. And, well, pretty much good luck, you guys, to me, at least, as I go try to kill this. And, see you guys once I live or die. So, hey everyone, I'm back, and, I'm guessing from the title of this video you already know. Yeah, I didn't live. I've tried this quite a few times in my opinion. I've tried it enough, and every time I keep on losing quite a bit of money because I've been putting my Sardament flasks in my yak, and then when I die I lose all of them, and they're like what, 33k each, so 33k and 30 of them, it's like 90k. So it's getting kind of ridiculous. But I'm trying to think of the best way to kill the QBD, because every time now I just get to the third phase, and then there's this part in the beginning where you start getting spammed 200s, and it usually goes spam 200, spam 200, spam 200, and then what will happen is I get hit, actually like hit by a grot worm while I'm being spammed for the grot worm being out. I think that's why I'm being spammed. So you guys, if you guys know exactly why you get hit when third phase comes out, you know, because I don't think I'm the only one that's getting those 200s. It sucks. And then what will happen after that, immediately after that, is a fire wave will come by, and I can't avoid it. I'm getting spam 200s, and I can't out brew it. So that's the problem that I'm having right now. In this video, I'm actually in this one right here, I'm actually meleeing. Found out that's not the best way to go about it. If you can, if you're in full Torva Divine, you have a rapier, overloads, Steel Titan, go for it. I mean, you can melee whatever the hell you want, honestly. I mean, you could probably go out and melee next if you had to, but melee, in my opinion, is not the best way to do it. I tried melee 3 times, I think, and so far they have all ended poorly. I didn't even get, I mean, in this part you can see me trying to get to the firewall thing and then just running into it several times, taking damage. That is a show of my first couple tries, but it's also poorly timed kind of thing. But in my opinion, melee is not the best way. With melee, you actually have the chance of being meleeed or ranged, both hitting up to 300. I know that the range hits quite a bit more and more frequently. The ranged hit is when the QBD slaps its head around like that. That was a ranged hit. Its melee hit, it just goes straight forward towards you. Its breath, it doesn't do, you can't avoid it. I'm pretty sure if you prayed magic, had an anti-fire shield on, and used super anti potions, you still wouldn't be able to avoid the breath, which has been kind of problematic. The other new kind of attack that it has is the firewall. The part that I don't like about the firewall is that I have no idea where the line will come in, where the hole will be. And even if I think I'm on the hole, I mean, if I look around and I'm on the hole, it's like one square into the fire, and I just get spammed like 3 hits. like that right there, that's the first time that I died. Tried running over to the hole for the fire wave, and found out don't do that. Okay, so I just sold all my DK's loot, and I'm up for round 2. The last one didn't go that perfect, but it's all right. So here's the DK's loot again, and super anti-fire, overload, Excalibur, do that, and then back to QBD. Okay, so here's a clip of actually me doing my range take. You can see the differences between this one and the melee one pretty quickly. In the beginning, you can see that I actually stay pretty solid right there in the middle, and then I can just range the QBD, and it can attack with its melee attack, which is awesome because then you don't have to worry about between melee and range which one to use. And there's kind of like this delay when you're in the room, so you can't switch between prayers as easily as you want to. It could just be because the massive graphic load. It could be because of overuse of servers right now because there's so much people out. But it's getting pretty difficult. Here, I think that's a good example. Yeah, okay, so I got double hit right there. I was 100% sure that I was inside of that wall, or that I was inside of that crevice area in the wall, and I still got hit, so it kind of sucked. The other thing that I like about range is that if you put it on rapid, you have a fast chance of hitting QBD, and then if you have Ruby E-bolts, that hits up to 1,000, and that's quite a bit of its health. So the only thing that I'm really having problems with right now, it's not the tormented souls, because I can just sit with the souls there, and they don't actually hit that often or well. And the only time that the soul actually does hit is when it uses its kind of chaos flame thing on the bottom of the floor, and it'll hit you for about like a 200. And that's not very often. When you have 2 of them, it will start being more challenging, and when you have 4 of them, it'll be impossible pretty much. Because by all means, if you have 4 of them, you could just sit there and get nailed for an 800. And if QBD hits you too, you're basically dead. So during the fourth wave, I have the problem of there's a massive monsters, and I need to be able to hit quicker so that I can actually get rid of that worry. In the beginning, the first couple opening phases, you're set because the only thing that's really on you is the QBD. It's easy to tank, and you can take care of it pretty quickly. In the third phase, the one that I'm actually having problems with is in the beginning, that Grot Worm, it spawns, and then I just get hit constant 200s, and I can't outbrew it, so it kind of sucks. So I need a way to be able to take down monsters extremely quickly, and a lot of them kind of near each other. That's why I think people have been using Steel Titan and Declaws with recovery specials. The only problem with this is that I don't know how many roost rests I should take if that actually happens. Right now I'm trying to watch the video to count how many brews I use. I know that I actually call through my yak and see how many I do that. But I think if I go 20 brews, I should have those 3 open spots. That'd be 23. I'd have 5 spots left. I would be able to do that. So I have to get rid of the Enchanted Excalibur. If I go Claws, then I have 1 more. And then if I use Steel Titan, then I have to use the Scrolls, so that would be another spot, so that'd be 4. So I'd have 24 spots to use left. Assuming that I kill this thing quicker than I have been, there should be absolutely no problem with having more brews and then like 4 restores possibly. I haven't actually used a full restore, I think, for any of the fights, or at least I haven't used 3 of them. So if I go 5 restores and 19 brews, that's still less than I would want. I mean, 20 brews would be ideal, but then I would only have 4 restores, and I'm not sure if I can make it through the whole thing with that. So if anyone's actually tried a setup that has worked, that'd be nice if you could tell me. Hopefully you're not going to be like, oh yeah, full Pernix is cool. If you have an Elysian or Divine, use that because it's pretty good shield. It's like, yeah, we know that. I just kind of want to get a way that everyone can use. I mean, in this clip, besides the overloads and brews and flasks, the gear is pretty usable by everyone. For level 120s, I know that this is going to be really challenging because I mean I'm using a yak and overloads, and it's really hard for me to kill this. But I know that that's because I'm not doing it correctly. I need to be able to kill the side minions kind of things faster, and the fastest way to do that would be claws and a steel titan. I'm not sure what anyone else is going to use. When they say level 120s would be able to do this, I really don't see how unless you guys have spec recovs and claws. I don't think you have to have an overload. You could probably use like a tortoise, but I'm thinking right now that an actual damaging spec weapon and something like that would be fantastic. So pretty soon here, I'm actually going to die, as you can tell by the timing on the last end of the video. But I think I might be able to get to the second phase. I'm not sure which videos I have that are fully pretty much used. Yeah, this one. Here's a good show of basically what happens. So I start taking 200s, and I'm just getting spammed for hits right now. It's not completely its fault. If I just need to get rid of that grot worm quicker, because look at now I'm just getting hit for 200s, and I'm not sure what is hitting me that high, and then immediately after that I'm still getting hit for the 200s. I can't kill the grot worm, and then I have to deal with 3 fire waves, and I can't outbrew it. I sit there and just click bruise, and I still die. So that's the problem that I've been having. I'd like to hear what you guys have been doing for the QBD, and if you guys have actually succeeded, and what worked for you guys. So feel free to discuss, and I will check this video again, and I will be back with a successful solo.